So, Emmanuel Prospect MMA podcast here, joined by Cal, Paccino, Ellenor. How are you doing, my man?
Hi, man. Good to see you, bro. Very good.
Yeah?
Aye, good.
So,
How are you?
Yeah, good. Just arrived at the beautiful venue here, the Millennium Forum. Third time competing at this show. 3 victories, so
3 victories, aye.
seems like it's fitting you well.
It is. I get well looked after out here, mate. As I say, I love everybody out there. You know, I've got crazy love every time I come to Ireland. It's really good, really good.
Talk us through the fight. How did the fight go?
I went pretty much how I thought it would go. You know, I thought I didn't want to take like normally. I don't mind. I'm normally just like balls to the wall and trying to get a finish, but. With Gareth, I know how dangerous he can be if you give him a slight space. He's on your legs, you know. And I've seen him get a lot of really quick finishes. So I just thought I'd play it safe, use me pressure. You know, he's quite a bit bigger than me, big strong guy. But I think it was textbook really. You know, I did everything, showed that I'm good all round. You know, me passing as well. I think I showed a lot of me passing today, me pressure. I think that's one thing that people underestimate. I think people probably disregard me passing. I think I've got really good passing, but it's like it's not. I can pass fast, but for me, I like to try and break people down, get them tired, and enough of me openings that way. You know, it was a strange one because Gareth's a tricky puzzle to try and solve. You know, I felt like I could pass whenever, not whenever I wanted. Not saying his guard wasn't good because it is. But what I had to be careful about was every time I did pass, he's got really strong frames and he's good at elevating you and attacking your legs. So as I say, that was a puzzle in itself, trying to get past, but trying to keep staying tight. But I thought I was going to heel hook him at the end. I got a good bite in his heel. He slipped it, and I went to change my grips again in the time enough. It was a good match. I got on his back pretty quick, but as I say, I had two, not last weekend, the weekend before, I had 2 matches against people similar weight as Gareth, a little bit heavier, and trying to control them and finish them, I did burn my arms out a lot. So today I was more so like, I wanted to show a side of myself that was like more calculated, you know what I mean? And show that I can beat the high level guys, but by using my IQ rather than just rather than trying to catch them in a transition or something. So I think it was a really good educated performance, and I think I showed a lot of my style. First fight having Darryl O'Connell in my corner as well, and obviously we in North East Jiu-Jitsu, we're an affiliate of them, you know, so that was a special moment for us to have him there and to beat somebody of the calibre of Gareth as well, so it was a good moment, definitely.
100%. Show us what you got. So.
Well, I got my belt, obviously, so I actually wasn't meant to get a medal, but I'm cheeky, you know, Shy Brian's getting out, and I would have went home with the same belt that's already up in my gym, so I was like, mate, I want somebody else to show for my efforts as well. So
proper heavy.
Solid. It's real gold. Andy Chapman's pulled out all the stuff, so he spent a fortune. It's a solid gold.
100%. Chaos Grappling Championship champion. 100%. So belt stays what it is, like you just said. What's the next thing for you?
I've just got a message there. I nearly accepted a 90 kilo black belt match this weekend.
Right.
Saturday. It's a good long drive from my house, but it's my son's birthday. Like a couple of days after, but my partner's only got the day off on the Saturday, so I think I'm gonna have to obviously do some stuff with her, like an early birthday for the boy, you know, so I'll probably not be able to do that. But back to back every other weekend. Aside from that, you know, I've got the title match on Grapple Kings against Miles Price.
Nice.
The day before my birthday, that should be a real test. I've got a title match against Tom Barry, world-class black belt. Mate, fucking hell, I've got matches every other week. I've got that many matches. I just say yes, you know.
Wow.
And as I say, normally last weekend I was supposed to compete as well, but I had an absolute nightmare. But as I say, every other weekend back to back, I just want to keep showing people like I'm as good as I believe I am, and everything what I do, I want to show, because I've got my own gym now as well at XL Jiu-Jitsu. I want to show them competing any weight, you know.
Yeah, they can trust you.
Like. Trust everything I'm saying and showing. I'm showing it, you know what I mean, and I do try and do that, and even if I got caught, even if I got submitted,
why did you get caught?
Exactly, and I would show that. So I think that's a good thing for us. But I'm a brown belt now, and to be honest, I've done really well so far. I've smashed loads of good brown belts, and I've got some really good black belt matches lined up. My next fight on Chaos is a really good black belt that's not been announced yet.
Ooh.
I just want to keep, even if it's another 7 years till I get my black belt, it doesn't matter, it's inevitable.
So that automatically means we'll see you again towards the end of the year.
100%,
Whenever
defending
it comes
and
again.
get a finish this time, that's what I'll be looking for this time, I'll get a finish.
And fighting up black belts, there you go.
Up weight as well, I was 70, probably 75 kilo, I weighed in with me clothes on, the belt on, the bong in my hand, you know, like, and I was only 77 or some shit like that, you know, I'm tiny compared to these guys, but I just think if your technique's as good as you believe it is, then you should prove it anyway, and that's my mindset altogether, you know.
Did you see James Gallagher in the
Yeah, he
venue?
jumped in the cage, he come in the cage with us after, he's a good lad, man.
Right.
Good guy, man.
How was for you to, I take it first time you've seen him since you fought in Bellator?
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken to him a fair bit, you know, there's mate, fucking hell, man, whether I won that fight or lost, anybody who steps in there gets my respect straight away, especially if it's against me, you know, like, regardless what is said in the run-up, mate, man, it's a part of the journey, man, you've got to, the rough with the smooth always, you know, ups and downs, and that's the roller coaster, you know, but now it was special to have him there. Obviously I competed against his coach, you know what I mean, so it was a good buzz, man, a good buzz, you know what I mean.
Did you feel like, I got this one back?
Nah, you know,
I beat the coach.
a little bit towards that, but nah, as I say, it's all love, like, I think a lot of James, you know, he's a good lad, and the same as Gareth, man, absolute diamond, you know, and there's not many people who I haven't fought who I've not got on with after, you know, because that's not me. I just want to fucking fight and prove I'm as good as I believe I am, and they're just all parts of the journey, like to me anyway.
Yeah. I'll ask again, which I think I asked at the last interview. MMA on the cards whatsoever?
If it was a really big name or the money was right, I'd jump in, no bother. But other than that, jiu-jitsu is my love, it's my passion. It's what I love to study, it's what I love to do day in, day out, well, it's younger and my team and the boys, and as I say never mate, but for me, I get the same buzz doing this, and I feel like people are finally,
you can do it way more often.
And people are finally starting to realise like that I am what I see. You know, people are probably thinking I'm an idiot. You know, we were in here earlier.
Just talking, right? Yeah.
We were in here earlier, smoking bongs in this very changing room, the green room. We made it the green room. You know what I mean? We smoking bongs, and we got kicked out, and then obviously like I think people think we're jokers, but nah, man, we train harder than anyone, and I'm on the mats Monday to Sunday, 7 days a week, all day, every day, mate. I didn't take a day off. I haven't had a day off in God knows how long. I had 2 90 kilo matches 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had a day off since, you know. I believe what we're doing is working, and I just want to keep showing it, and one day I want to have my black belt, and I want to be known all over the world, and for the northeast of England where I come from, I want to be the guy that changes the sport for that region, you know. I want to be that guy who blows it up, and I believe with my character and my skill set I can do that, so that's my main goal, you know. Win or lose, I just want to put on crazy performances and get the crowd behind us and get everyone hyped and just put on shows and be someone who, you know what I mean, just a name
inspire.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to build my guys up and be the guy for them, you know, they look up to, and give them some fire in their belly and get travel the world with them when they're smashing it, you know what I mean. That's my plans, and especially as well for Ellis Younger, I want to show him, because of how much trust in it. What he's done for me is more than most people I've ever met in my life. So every time I win one of these matches, it's validation to show him that it's not just wasted, and that I'm as loyal as a dog, and I am Northeast Jiu-Jitsu till the end, you know. And I want to build it up and show how much of a good coach he is, and just keep representing them, you know, to the fullest.
Yeah, 100%. It's been a pleasure, man. Well done once again. I'll see you.